Hey, so today is a really good day because I just got my antidepressants and I get them injected, whatever. Um, and I got home and I found out the Paper Kingdom by My Chemical Romance just got leaked. Apparently, it leaked on February 1st. I'm only finding out about it on February 4th, so I'm late to the game. But, fucking excited as ever. Like, I basically, like, when I found out on Reddit that it happened, like, I just ran to my computer and downloaded it instantly. There is some, like, backlash to some people for listening to it. Like, like, this is something the band never really wanted to release. This isn't an official release, it's a leak. Um, I care and I don't care about it. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, the band didn't want this release. That's a shame. It's awful. But at the same time, man, like, I've been itching for some My Chemical Romance, like new material for fucking years, right? And the Foundations of Decay was like perfect in my opinion. Like, I thought that was like 6 minutes of just mayhem, like pure art. Gerard Way is a fucking genius. The whole band's amazing, but Gerard Way is just a genius. Like, he's like fucking a mastermind on that song. Like, his lyrics are just like phenomenal. Um, but it's been kind of like all we've been getting is like tours since then, which is fucking okay by me. Like, they deserve to be selling out stadiums. Like, they deserve to be playing these shows to like adoring fans all across the world. And you know basking in their success, really. Like, just they deserve they're at their commercial peak right now. Like, you know the Black Parade was like insane, like for them. Like, they were selling out arenas and everything. Now they're selling out stadiums. It's like fucking phenomenal. um but yeah, the Paper Kingdom was supposed to be MCR5, and that was back in 2012 when they recorded it, I think, or maybe it was supposed to be released in 2012. I don't know. I'm kind of like late. I'm a late bloomer to My Chemical Romance. I was aware of all the singles as they were coming out, and I liked them. But it wasn't until they broke up and I read not an autobiography, a biography about them. I'll put it here. And I was just like reading it and like listening to the songs as I was like going through, and it just like deepened my love for them. Like, the amount of passion and work and like learning about like Gerard Way witnessing 9/11, quitting his job, and like being like, I need to start a fucking band. And then, like, I don't know, it's just like it really made me like believe in this band like more than I do like most bands. Just learning about them and like really like figuring out like their beliefs and like their passion and like their heart and everything. And like they're like friends too, which is super important, in bands. Like, some bands aren't friends with each other. These guys are all fucking friends with each other. Super important to me. It's like my favorite band of all time, which might be like controversial to the MCR people, is Blink-182. I fucking love Blink-182. And my favorite part of that band is the friendship. Like, not only do they write great songs, some might debate Blink-182. I love them. But not only do My Chemical Romance write great songs, but there's like a foundation of like friendship and love all throughout the entire career of their band. Like, except for Bob and like the Matt dude from the first album, like they have like problems with drummers. The third drummer like tried stealing from them or something too. But the four of them, Ray, Mikey, Frank, Gerard, like really great friends, which is really cool. But I digress. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Black Parade, concept album about cancer patient. Paper Kingdom, concept album about a support group for parents whose children had died. Danger Days, concept album Mad Max. I don't know. It's about the Killjoys and them trying to take down Blind. I don't know what's going on in Danger Days. I haven't read any of the comic books. I don't know all the hardcore lore, but I love Danger Days. But it was like really poorly received after the Black Parade, which I think led them to be like, I think they were starting to play smaller venues as well. I could be incorrect about that during Danger Days. So going from like arenas to smaller venues is like not the most fun probably in a band. Like, and like to get commercially like panned like Danger Days did at the time. by fans and critics alike. Like, you know, that's not cool. I love Danger Days. I love Party Poison. I love Destroya. I love Vampire Money. I love Na Na Na. Scarecrow is awesome as well. The whole record is pretty good. I don't like Sing that much, but I love the bridge in Sing, so I think the bridge makes it all worth it. And Sing is like a song that like Glee covered, so you know the normies can fuck with it as well, I think. But yeah, Danger Days, good, poorly received. So the band, and it was also at a time where like music was in a weird place, like no one was really making money on record sales at the time. And like they were figuring out streaming and like what the future of music what even was, like how to fucking make a successful life doing music was hard at that time. So I think the band were just like, you know, confused at what to do. A little like I feel like also this album is like the Paper Kingdom is like kind of rehashing the Black Parade a little bit in concept. I mean, it's like from a different perspective, like the parent support group for children that died. It's an interesting perspective, depressing one, but interesting. But it reminds me of like, it's just like the reverse of the Black Parade, in my opinion. Like, so yeah, I'm going to talk about the Paper Kingdom now. So yeah, the Paper Kingdom, it's out. And it's just a scrap demos, you know, like these are songs that were never finished. And you know, I'm like looking at them as if they aren't finished, you know, like they definitely all feel unfinished, you know, except like, you know, High Hopes. High Hopes felt pretty like well polished in my opinion. The rest of them are definitely like lacking in like full production, and like you could see like ideas of like where they're going with it for like a lot of them and like stuff like that, but like you know it's not quite at an MCR level, you know, which is unfortunate because I would like some of these songs to be finished, like Bike Thief, High Hopes, or Beneath the Rain. Wake Up I thought had potential. But yeah, I'm gonna go into depth of each track now. So Fake Your Death is the only track that has like a fully finished version of it. That came out on May Death Never Stop You in 2014, I think. And I love that song. I think it's really good. I love the lyrics in it. It's definitely like poppier than I'm used to. Like, I mean, like we just had Danger Days, so it's not like that big of a surprise, I guess, that they have a pop song really. But it's like lacking like the punkness of Danger Days even, like with like stomp claps and stuff in it. But this version is the demo version, so it's a little raw. And I liked it. I love the song, man. And I think I heard a harmonica for like a fucking second or something in this song as well. Maybe I'm just like losing my mind, but I thought I heard a harmonica for a second. So Fake Your Death was good. Next is Witch, and I thought Witch was theatrical. It's 6 minutes long with a long intro. I felt like that could have been cut down a little bit, or maybe if it was embellished more with like more production, it would have been awesome. But in this version of it, it was lackluster. Couldn't make out lyrics. I couldn't make out lyrics in most of these songs, you know. So sorry about that. I won't get into like a lyric analysis, though I would love to. I just don't know what he was saying half the time. Well, Epic wasn't all the way there, is what I wrote. Next is Bike Thief. It starts off with piano, which piano is like a very main instrument on this whole record. Like they love the piano on this record. This one was epic as well. I think this is one of my favorite standout tracks on the record. Some lyrics I made out with, like I'll break your heart in two, you'll never know the truth, the girl is not my son. I'm like, okay, if only I had all the rest of the lyrics, guys, and I would give you like, what does this mean? What is he talking about? More to put together than Witch, in my opinion. Operation Day, piano again. 136, it gets weirder instrumentally, and there's strings. It was cool. but nothing to write home about. Falling Down, cool there's transitions between all these songs. That's how I know they're in like the proper order, which is fantastic. Like it's cool that they had like an order to the songs as well. And they're not just like shuffled. So yeah, cool transition into Falling Down. It kind of reminded me of Nine Inch Nails a little bit. I'm not sure if everyone else will relate to that, but that's how I was feeling. Birthday Girl, I loved. I thought it was kind of funky. I liked the guitar. Birthday Girl was really chill. Dark Cloud, hated it. It reminded me of I Want You, She's So Heavy by the Beatles, but just like a really weak version. Maybe I shouldn't say hated because it's just a demo version. Maybe if they like spruced it up on the production, you know, it could have been really fucking cool and like a darker version of I Want You, She's So Heavy by the Beatles. But that's all I got from it. It just reminded me of the Beatles. Wake Up, I thought had potential, but my friend Justin said it reminded him of a sitcom. So take that with a grain of salt, you know, like one person's trash is my treasure. I kind of liked Wake Up, but he didn't like it at all. Louder. Oh, I really liked Louder. Piano. I really liked the chords in it. It's quiet for most of it. And then there's a brass section and guitar solo. And yeah, Louder was really cool. Louder is a standout track for sure. Narita Airport interlude. Could have done without this one. War Beneath the Rain was played live, actually. I'm not sure what year it was. All the years blend together, but they played that song live, and it was pretty cool. Though it didn't blow my mind, the song. Like, it blew my mind that they were playing it at all, like a song off the Paper Kingdom, you know? But the song itself doesn't blow my mind all that much. And the recording was cool, but again, like, it's not earth-shattering. Paper Swords, was chill. Dive had the happy birthday intro from the little girl. Chill song, guitar solo. I really liked the ending of it, and I could make out some lyrics in this one, and it was pretty cool. I think Gerard is, you know, a great fucking lyricist. High Hopes, easily my favorite song on the album. It's like probably the most put together in my opinion. And I like the line, I have high hopes for my life. Like, I don't know. It was pretty cool. High Hopes, I would highly recommend checking that track out. Dogs starts with an organ, and then it reminded me of Nine Inch Nails again. I'm not sure if that's a reference for them on this record or if they intentionally were like, we should do some Nine Inch Nails shit, but that's what I was getting. Loved it. Epic ending. This is a standout track for sure. And Perfectly Well ends in a piano track. And Pretty Well was a good closer as well. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed listening to it. I enjoyed my experience of listening to this album for the first time, though it's not finished and it's just scraps. It felt pretty good. I'm not going to give it a rating because it's not finished, it's not polished, it's not done. It shouldn't even be out here for us to listen to. But I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed High Hopes, Louder, Dogs, Fake Your Death, Bike Thief. You know, there's some good shit on here. And I hope if you guys check it out, you like it. Or, you know, comment how you feel about Paper Kingdoms being released. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for listening. If you listen to all this, sorry about my rambling and all that garbage. I hope you have a great day.